Lunacy's Amazon storefront. Tonight's giveaway is a 2-in-1 glass oil sprayer and dispenser. Send your pictures to be entered in tonight's giveaway to the following email. These were our last Livestream's picture submissions.
Brown Bag Tuesday, man. How's it going, guys? Damn, I've been busy. But got to go on time. Had some tacos before I came on live. It was good, man. I had dinner with my family. Good tacos, man. Good tacos. First beer. So cheers to everybody. Let's see who's in the chat before we get to this stuff. I'm gonna have to just get this out of the way here. Click to support. 4 links down below. Click, 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 click those 4, and then click them again later, and click them some more. It helps us out with the shipping costs of tonight's giveaway. And I'm gonna bring up an option that we may have tonight. We'll see. We'll let you guys decide in just a bit. But let's see who's in the chat. The Moose, cheers. The Moose beats everybody, man. He's always the first one on. Appreciate that, the Moose. Don't let the brown bag get in the way. Let's see here. Tim, what's going on? Cheers. How's it going, Tim? Hope you're staying warm. I'm sure it's still cold out where you guys are at. We're like in the low 80s, high 70s. At night it gets maybe 60 something, but it's been really nice weather, man. We've been having really nice weather. Take me to your barbecue. I like that. Des, what's going on? Maybe you can hop on if you get a chance. I'm going to post the link in just a bit. That goes for anybody that wants to hang out on the panel. Was in 2 other lives, dropped 1, and now I'm at 2 again. That's cool. Let's see here. Yeah, it's been a busy week. It was a busy weekend for me, man. I tell you, man, I got so much done that I needed to get done. Oh man, I forgot to take that out. It's not the thermo Maven tonight. What's going on, Rick? Cheers, buddy. Did you hear the song? Did you guys hear the song? It's our live stream song. It made its debut tonight. Hope you guys liked it. What's going on, Lone Bull? What's up, Mark? If you didn't hear it, we'll play it at the end again. Yeah, and then in the middle, I'll have another song that I came up with. Just I tell you, man, I got a lot done this weekend. Simon says no internet, so no live stream tonight. I'm guessing. Okay. Starting to burp out those tacos. Oh, oh, you're talking about some of the pictures there? Oh yeah. Hmm. Hmm. What's going on, Terry? Cheers. What's going on, Greg? Good to see you in the chat. Oh man, I feel like I'm gonna get a cold or something. I don't know. My nose is a little bit itchy, and I don't know. It just feels like something is gonna come on. I better drink some more. Is it your birthday today? You mean, Tim? 42. Happy birthday! It's your birthday. What's going on, Sal? Yeah, seeing who's in the chat, and then I'll friendly reminder. Oh shit! Nobody wants to know that. 41 days left. I haven't even filed mine, man. I hope I don't owe that much. I like the intro song. Appreciate it. Thanks. What's going on, David? Missed you last week, man. Oh shit. Damn. Welcome back there, Lone Bull. Oh, temperature. Okay, temperature. What's up, Buzz? Yeah, let me put up the link if anybody wants to jump on and hang out. And then, and yeah, so tonight's featured product, you guys saw it. It's a sprayer. I've used it before in my videos. This one's the dark glass one. You'll see down below. There's two links. This is the second one. This is the dark, but the one I'm giving away tonight is the clear glass one. So it has a sprout. You're able to pour your oil or spray right here. And of course it's 16 ounces. I've even used it to season my barbecue pit. This is what we're giving away. It's full. It is glass. Possibly an option on the wheel. We could do an option on the wheel but I'm going to say that the option on the wheel is going to include the vibrator. Unless you want to win the vibrator. Do you guys want to win the vibrator instead? That's okay. We'll do the sprayer some other day. We'll decide on that in just a bit. I got to take down the names, guys, and I'll do that in just a bit. I haven't showered in 3 days, so you don't want to see me on camera tonight. Oh, damn. What's going on, Quint? What's going on, Trumpet? Oh, so give it a few seconds. Hit those links. Give it a few seconds. It might take a while for it to be redirecting to Amazon. It'll probably just give you a blank screen for a bit, and then it'll kick in. So, guys, if you can bear with the links, sometimes it takes a while for it to register, so it can register to know who's sending them to that link. That's why. So yeah, those links to support down there, just take a little bit of time to let it to let it load. Thanks for mentioning that, Lone Bull, because I had forgot to mention that last time. Sometimes it does take a while. Johnny Max, cheers! Good to see you in the chat. Simon says links do work. Yeah, it depends, I guess, sometimes on your internet speed as well. Let me Meanwhile, the link is adding a backdoor what? A backdoor Trojan? Virus to your laptop. Anybody want to jump on? There's the link. And then I'll start looking at the email. You guys are sending your pictures to the email for the giveaway tonight. For those of you that don't know, the email, let me get it scrolling on the bottom. Let me just edit this real quick. Let's see here. 17. I'll bring in just right now. Let me just save this, Des, and then scream the ticker. Okay, great. Hey, Des.
Hey,
How's it going?
it's going. I'm having nightmares of smoking.
You still hanging in there though?
I'm still hanging in those smokes.
Wow.
I'm just like, that's like 2 or 3 times now of dreaming of smoking a cigarette. I'm like, no, you're not doing it.
Oh man. Jesus.
Thank you, Limbo. I mean,
So what do you do instead when you do get the have you gotten like into the habit of like drinking tea or something when you do have the strong cravings for nothing like that?
No, my problem is I want everything in the house, and everything loves me around the waist and the butt. So 7 weeks of no smoking is like, oh, I'll just have a pork chop over here with some rice and some potatoes over here, some bread carbs up here. I'm like, yeah, no, not good. No, it's out because if I smoke one, then I want to smoke more, and I smoke outside. I don't smoke in my house. So
Mm,
yeah,
yeah.
nope, nope, nope. I'm trying. This is the longest I've ever done it. I've been smoking since I was 11, and I'm gonna be 62 this year. You know, so yeah.
Mm.
So fingers crossed I can make. I'm gonna be
Oh.
around. I'm gonna be around Gary and Eddie in April. Let's see how long I last. Uh,
Tell you,
the
man.
two will bicker, and I'll be like going out there going, "Okay, I need one right now. Hand it over."
Kidding. They smoke?
No, but
Oh,
I
okay.
will if they start bickering.
Oh, man.
Thanks,
So
Tim.
let's see here. So I was looking at different options, Des. I remember you referred me to one of the channels that you follow and how the way they do various wheels. And it's pretty cool, but they do like it's a little bit more complex. They do like 3 wheels at a
Yeah, isn't
time
that
or something.
crazy? But they started out
Yeah,
when they started doing it was like hashtag and one wheel. You know what I
yeah.
mean? And then it was like hashtag one wheel and some crazy stuff on the second wheel. Then it was hashtag whatever, and then crazy stuff, and then it was something like let's say Tim, let's say Civi, okay? So Munchie. So it would be like some kind of Amazon kitchen object. Your knife, let's say, would be on like a Civi product, but it's not really her. It's just representing she's a chef. You know what I'm saying? So it's like kind of like things that represent the person and the person's channel, but kind of promoting the channel at the same time. So yeah, it got really complex. I'm just like, no, just give me give me one wheel. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, so my idea would be something like maybe we won't do it tonight, but my idea would be like tonight's featured prize is the sprayer, right?
Yeah.
But if you want to option off and not get the sprayer, we'd have a second wheel where one of the prizes would be
That's
a
what they
knife.
did.
One of the prizes would be a knife, but it would only have one section for a knife, and
Yeah.
the rest
That's
would
what
be
they do
other
with their
prizes.
vanilla. So they have like the regular wheel, but then if you don't want it, you go to the secondary wheel, which would have something like that
This
or
would be in there too.
yeah. But their big auction thing was pure vanilla. So from Mexico, basically. So their vanilla would be like a little sliver of red on the wheel, and it'd be like all other prizes. Like your knife would be the little sliver, and then other prizes. So
Right. Or
hey, David.
I would fill the wheel more with other prizes,
Yeah,
and the knife would be just one. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah. Oh my gosh, sorry, my phone. No, that's my tablet going crazy.
Uh oh.
Yeah, I get the same
Reboot it.
notifications on my phone. So why is my tablet going bonkers?
Hmm, that's
Let me
crazy.
turn it off. Hey,
Okay.
Steven.
Hey, Steven, what's going on? Kim says I like the dog races. We can do the races.
Races are fun too.
Yeah.
We also have the roulette and all that kind of stuff too. It
The
just takes a little
roulette.
bit longer. So like on a night like this where some has no internet would be a good night for like something longer.
Right.
Sorry, it's
Yeah.
your channel. I'm just saying something like that would be good for you because of that way you're not overlapping on some and everybody can just chill.
Yeah. I get you. Let me start writing down the names because tonight we got them early.
I was surprised you showed that one on the crock pot of the chili. You couldn't tell it was chili.
Oh, was that
Said,
yours?
remind you to smoke a cig is going off. No, it's not.
Oh, okay.
It's so bad, Sal. Oh
Yeah.
no, see? Look, wait a minute, hold on. Oh, there's one. Where's the other one? See, I still have 2 closed packs, and I still have like 6 in this with my 4 lighters. I
Do
have
you like
not,
smell
and
them?
this is 7 weeks old.
Oh man.
So I'm doing good. He's such a bad influence, Sal.
I got all caught up. Yeah, so that would be one option, but maybe I'll get better organized and we'll do the wheel some other day. Tonight we'll just, do the
Yeah.
spray. Yeah. But
Yeah, I have. I got sprays from Timu.
yeah, so anybody eat something special tonight? Anybody cook out tonight? I had tacos, Taco Tuesday. What did
I
you have,
kind
Des?
of had a fajita without the peppers and onions. So it was basically the chicken, the fajita seasoning, cheese on a soft shell wrap. So that was
That's
our
it.
dinner. A little bit later, I'll pop some popcorn.
Where the trunk
Oh,
was a
that's
drum kit where
wild.
the trunk
A
was. Wow.
drum kit where the trunk was.
I remember back in the days, like Dawkins
That's
and
funny
I
too.
think some other bands did it, where they would rent out like a flatbed semi tractor trailer, and they would just play. They'd set up there and they'd just play cruising down,
That's
downtown
pretty
area.
cool.
Yeah,
Oh boy, Quinn says
me,
they're in a winter storm right now in Iowa. Batten down the hatches.
grilled some sliders last night. Sounds good there, Edward.
Ooh.
What you put on those sliders? Just was it simple cheeseburger, or were they pulled pork sliders, or what kind of sliders were they? Would you
Louise,
believe me if I
were they
said
fried, grilled, baked? The chops.
Quinn's in a winter storm right now in Iowa?
Hmm.
You can, oh man,
A dust storm. Oh, that gets into everything. Check your air filters on everything. Your car, your house,
oh
because
man.
that dust gets into your air filter and it's going to clog up your system.
I had a thin bone-in chop and Brussels sprouts. Yeah, Brussels sprouts are good, man.
Yeah, they are. I like them better than cabbage. It's like it reminds me of like a mini cabbage, only they're
Yeah,
tastier.
that's what these guys are doing. Oh, okay, I get you. Crazy dust storm here today. I ain't never seen anything like it. Wow.
Yeah, hurricane season is starting up in June. I'm not looking forward to that.
Gary's saying just the same. It's out the Quint.
Look at Sal. Every other comment he's gonna make is gonna have the word cigarette in it. He's like, cigarettes, that's right, cigarettes, cigarettes.
Brussels sprouts are good, but not as good as cigarettes. Oh my god.
No,
Man.
you're so rotten.
Simple cheeseburgers, sliders, seasoned with bold and beefy from Blues Hall. I haven't tried any of the Blues Hog seasonings or the sauces, man. I really need to.
Ooh, Steven made some Walker with Jamaican jerk barbecue wings yesterday. No, I don't want to turn green on the cigars.
Mm.
Well, like, wait a minute. What is it? Sweets?
I was gonna cook shrimp, but left them out too long. They went bad and stunk up the kitchen. Oh man. I think HEB
That's
had a
what I
good
want to
sale.
try is Terry's mini meatloaf. Those look
Oh,
good.
mini meat loaves over the weekend. Yeah, that does sound good.
You're, Simon, I'm gonna give him a break. I know he's just teasing. and I'm holding off. I'm trying to stay strong.
Oh man, I tell you. Um, yeah, I got. I was seeing. I think it was Lance and Simon the other night, Sunday for just a little
Yeah.
bit before we went to sleep, and I saw Russ in there for a little bit, and I just lurked for maybe 5 minutes, and then I went to sleep. But he was saying something about slowing down on YouTube and stuff, and this weekend was the first weekend that I didn't film anything on YouTube because I'm so behind on editing. And finally, I released a video today. That felt good. I still got two more that I need to edit, but it feels good when you just cook for yourself and not worry about the camera.
Hmm.
So
Yeah.
I totally.
Tomorrow, I'm hoping to get a laptop to take with me.
Oh,
I have Webb's Webb is computer tech guy. He built his own computers. He does the tech night with Double Dog. So
yeah.
I was like, can you look and tell me what the Best Buy that I should buy? And he goes, what's your price point? I'm like 600, 800, because that's what I was going to roughly spend for a car rental. And since my cousin is letting me use her car, I'm gonna the other car that's got like 173,000 miles on it. I'm taking that to Texas and back. It's a Jeep, so I'm hoping it'll run the whole way back, no issues. But anyway, so I had him check out a laptop, and there's only two left, so I'm hoping to go tomorrow and pick one up before this
Oh,
meetup and
nice.
get it updated before, because I'm going to learn how to edit while I'm there. He's going to teach me how to edit, and then that way I
Oh,
can edit some videos. And yeah,
wow,
one of the
nice.
reasons why I'm going besides the meetup is learning to edit.
Wow.
Yeah.
Thanks, Jeff. Started the process for a barbecue competition next year on Frozen Lake. Wow, nice.
Frozen Lake, where's
You
that?
got to get them all them permits and all the sponsors and whatnot.
Where's Frozen Lake at?
I'm not sure. Wait for Lance Fest. Oops, I wasn't supposed to say anything. Is there a party in Lance's mouth or what, Quinn? I don't see any issues with that pit life. Mm.
Mags, where's Frozen Lake?
Yeah.
On a frozen lake. Got it. Never mind. I had to
Oh,
read. I had to read it 5 times to see on a.
on a frozen lake.
I
Oh,
need new
okay.
glasses.
I was thinking Frozen Lake was the name of a city or something.
I was thinking it was a lake name, but where and what town, what city, what state? Oh,
uh,
Winnipesaukee. That is the best lake ever. I went to camp off of Lake Winnipesaukee in Wentworth.
you know where that's at, Des?
Yeah, I used to live in New England. My dad's got a friend on Watermelon Island on Lake Winnipesaukee, and there's a picture on in my Facebook pictures of the lake that I took from the cabin overlooking the lake at sunset. And you can see like way back in the distance, it's like that's where you would get your boat to come to the island. It's absolutely breathtaking. Make sure you got a lot of bug spray, but it's absolutely breathtaking. It's a humongous lake in New Hampshire.
Wow.
I grew up in Massachusetts, so I went to a YMCA camp, Pleasant Valley Camp, all girls. My brother went to the YMCA camp, North Woods, on Lake Winnipesaukee. So yeah, learned how to water ski. Can't do it ever again, but I learned how. After I got out of camp, my grandparents had rented a cabin. They had a motorboat at the cabin, and I got up on skis. 3 summers I couldn't do it. I do it at my last time. Yeah. It's just beautiful.
Yeah, so if you guys
Anything
haven't
else,
sent
Max?
in a pic tonight, we got Edwards. He just sent one in. I'm going to cut out the names, but let me go ahead and go grab myself a beer.
Do a
And,
potty run, bathroom
and
break, beer break.
Beer break and not. Well, I might as well pee, right?
Right? You're there. You're headed that way.
Right, I'm there.
David sent you a picture. He said,
Okay.
"I sent you a double picture of the same item, but different angles. One you can't tell what's in it, but the bowl says all it needs to say about the food."
First pre-bake. Let's see.
We all know when he gets up to go that way, he's got to go make a pee break.
I killed two birds with one stone, right?
That's right.
I still haven't gotten Dave's. I'll wait to get Dave's, and then I'll call out the names, and then in the meantime I'll play one of the songs I worked on as well. Besides the
Oh, good. You get to spare them of me talking to them. Thank you.
no, I'll put it as a low volume.
Oh, okay. No, I'm just like, thank you. They don't have to hear my voice. They'll hear it Friday.
Let's see here. Is that too low? Yeah, that's too low, right?
Get the fire started, the smoke rolling through the air. The smell of wood burning, so grab your favorite beer.
I'm going to say, well, we did 3 last time.
Now Lunacy's barbecue.
I'm going to go with 4. This is number 1.
Lunacy's barbecuing. Get the fire started, there's smoke rolling through the air. The smell of wood burning, so grab your favorite beer. Now Lunacy is barbecuing. Now Lunacy is barbecuing.
That's going to be fun.
All right.
We took a poll. Over
Okay.
5 or under 5 for bathroom breaks. I said
Over-
under 5. I gave you 4, so you already had 1.
Under 5, yeah. Under 5, I think. Under 5 the last time.
Yep, you did, I think, 3 last time.
Thanks. Let's see here, guys. So let's call out the names of the people that have sent the picture in for tonight's giveaway. Let me do one check real quick before. Oh, we just got 2 more.
Simon, you still here? Did you send a picture by chance? I know you don't have internet, but yeah, why don't you have internet, Simon? What happened?
Guys, there's some links down below. Click to support. It helps us with shipping costs. Or links, let them load up. This time they're not paying as much, but hey, the more of you that click it a few times, the more it helps.
Oh, that's
And
pretty cool. The condiment server. I didn't see that's pretty cool.
yeah, I think the last one's a stuffed animal storage thing. I think there's I don't know, 4 little clicks. Check them out real
And
quick.
that comes with the server. That's cool too.
Did I put the did I put the condiment server thing there, Des?
Yeah. Yep.
Oh yeah, that one's really cool. Yeah,
Yeah, that is
it's like
cool. And then they got the travel pack again.
you can put the ice down below the condiments, and then it has
Hmm.
the mat that catches the water.
Yeah. I still like that bag too.
Yeah, I still haven't written back to him. I'm gonna write back to him and try to give one of those away.
Yes, right back to him because that's pretty cool. Hey, Tiger,
What's going on,
you
Tiger?
want to know what the prize is for tonight?
Dog seatbelts. I ordered 2 of those. Oh, nice. Appreciate the support there, Tim. Um, yeah, we're giving away oil sprayer tonight there, Tiger. So guys, send in your pics to the email that's scrolling down below, and in just a bit we'll get to the giveaway, man. Anybody that wants to jump on, feel free to.
Okay.
Excuse me. Also, I did release a video today. It was a brisket video. My first cook on the G3 smoker. We're hoping to have Old Country Barbecue Pits join us sometime soon. Have them answer a few questions. If any one of you guys have a question in mind, keep that for a future live stream, because we will have them on here to interview. So that's the Old Country Barbecue Pits manufacturer.
I didn't even realize they had a dark one. I like the dark one.
Oh yeah, that's the one I got here. That's the one.
I have the clear one. I like the dark one.
Yeah, look at the dark
I have
one.
I have the big can of olive oil. I mean, like big can of olive oil.
They're so convenient, man.
Yeah.
They're so convenient. I actually even spray the because you buy those aerosol type sprayers, they don't last you for nothing, man.
Yeah,
These
the
do.
pan. I like the pan when I'm baking because it's
Yeah.
just quick and easy, but at the same time, it's like you go through it too fast.
I'm gonna leave the option. You don't have to say it in the chat. You can just email me. But if you don't want this, you can have this. Being serious. I'm not lying. You can
I know
use
what
this
I
as an
want, and it's
elephant.
not
Guys,
that.
I'm
9
gonna
thumbs up, 23 watching. Come on, hit those thumbs up, people.
hit those thumbs up, guys. So Edwards is asking, let's see, here's the send the pics to there. Did
Is that a meat tenderizer?
did run better than the G2 pits? Okay, so the G2 pit, I'm not too sure if you own the G2, Edward, but you'll see that the G2, depending on where you live and how windy it is that day, 30 minutes to 35 minutes maybe. If you're lucky, there's not that much wind. You might squeeze 40 minutes out of a split. With the G3, it took longer for the main chamber to reach temp. I was running at 250, but every split lasted me 45 minutes. Every split. It's crazy. It's a lot easier to use. So if you want to run through your wood a lot quicker so you can infuse more wood in your meat, you can leave the door slightly open or more open. It's up to you, so you can counter that efficiency. But yeah, that's a meat tenderizer, Mark. The mixer for this. Chinga.
I don't
Hola,
like
Bizarre. Bendiciones. Ojalá que todo está bien contigo. Bendiciones.
So
We can
bad.
choose the
So
Bob
bad.
and donate it to Tess. Okay, Tiger. So if you win, you can choose either the spray or the smoothie thing. Yeah, it's a smoothie thing. That's what it is. It has. Go check out the video on my other channel. It has like a powerful motor. It has 5 things, man. It does a whole bunch of. I had to review it in my other channel. I'm not lying. So guys,
He
help me.
did. He did review it. I watched it.
Oh, I'm gonna put the link here because I need the views. Hold on, hold on. I did it. I did it legitly though, don't you think, Des? I kind of did
Yes,
it.
you did. You did it as clean and as legit as possible.
I did. I did it as clean as I could.
Yeah.
Let's see
Moose,
here.
come on now. Give it to Moose. You keep on throwing it back at me, I'm going to throw it back at you. Hmm.
So I'm trying to get. I don't know why.
I don't talk about my sex life on TV.
Oh, let's see here.
Nope.
Hey, why doesn't the vibrator come out? Because you have to log in somehow differently.
I know it's all with love, but those things are a waste.
I don't know how. What's going on, Buzz?
So
Good,
I
maybe
just
we'll
have a
privacy
pencil.
chat and leave that topic to the wayside.
You drinking anything tonight, Buzz? Ooh, Ice House. Man, I haven't seen an Ice House in a long time.
2 for $3.
Not bad. Well, Elizar says,
Oh,
bendiciones.
I wonder if they privatized your video.
Yeah, I'm trying
They
to,
might have privatized your video.
like they did it themselves.
YouTube, yep.
But I didn't do anything bad on it.
No, it's because of the object of what it is. And they want to keep it as clean rated as possible in their eyes. So they might have hit it. Because remember, you had a thing on it that said it's not for 18 and under, whatever. So then you were like, okay. And then I think they privatized your video, or they could have even deleted it because they've deleted mine, and I didn't have anything bad on mine. So.
Okay, I'm gonna put it here for viewing. Let's see here. Maybe I could send me my own link. Here. Copy. Then I'll go to my channel. And there we go.
I'm gonna put you on pause. It's DJ.
Problem. Did you eat anything different tonight there, Buzz?
I'm eating leftover Chinese food from last night.
Oh, you guys went out or you made something?
Just went up to the carry out up the street.
Mm.
Brought it home. You have to excuse me. I keep looking everywhere. I got y'all on one phone, this phone in my hand, and watching the chat on my computer. There's a little Chinese takeout place just about 5 blocks up. Just ordered in. we're out, and it's cheaper to go pick it up instead of doing like the DoorDash bullshit. That shit's like an extra $20 sometimes.
There you go. You guys click that review link. Yeah, I got your. You sent one in, right, Buzz?
A picture, yeah.
That's yours, Tiger. Yeah, the Pecos Edwards was my first offset. I love that Pecos, man. I still got it. See here. Yeah, it says visibility 18 plus only. What does that mean? There it is. I think I just made it public. Yeah, you guys click on that video, man. Help me out and get some views on that. Yeah, you ever try those buzz balls, Buzzed?
No, I've seen them,
Yeah.
but I never tried them. I've known some
Yeah.
people that swear by them, but you know
Yeah.
me, whiskey and beer.
My boy started drinking them, man. I bought him a big old buzz ball. I think they're 10%, maybe 13%. I don't know.
Party pack.
Yeah,
I've seen them.
not for kids. No, I'm kidding.
I don't know what they had. I don't know what they had going on out back today in the parking lot. Freaking, they had like 15 charter buses out there that lined up. I sat there and watched them, and then all kinds of Capitol Police come in. Then they had the dogs out there, and they were checking these buses. And then all of a sudden, they all just rolled out with police escorts. They had all kinds of, like, the bomb squad over in the other parking lot. It was crazy. Right behind here at the stadium. Interesting.
How do you turn on the comments? Oh, there it is. Okay. Comments are off. I guess I'm going to put them on. There we go. Thank you there, Simon. Two for three is a hell of a deal.
Yeah, I went down to out in the country. Well, it ain't country no more. They don't really grow it. I was down by Lance again, and my cousins and my brothers, and we had like fish fry and stuff. It was a pretty good weekend. And come back to the city.
Did you hit? Are you on a laptop or something? You started like static as you talk.
No, I'm looking at the chat on my laptop with it muted, and I got my one phone with the camera on, which I'm on the live right here.
Oh, okay.
Turning out on this one. But no, I don't have Lance's number, and by the time I get down there, I don't think about emailing him.
Mm-hmm.
It was a last minute thing anyways. My brother was like, come on down, we'll get hammered and have a fish fry for the weekend. So we did it at my cousin's house, and it was a pretty good time though.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Let me see here. I'm gonna put random name pickers.
I need to get my other laptop working. Something's wrong at the bottom. It keeps glitching, and I've got the camera and all on that. It's the older laptop.
Yeah, let me start.
He did a good job on it. It's about as PG as you can get with that. PG, G plus, whatever you want to call it.
I'm gonna start putting down the names here real quick.
I was gonna go out and take me a stroll this evening, and my daughter was like, "No, I need you to babysit. I got to go do this and go do that." And I was like, "I guess."
Oh. Well, how old are your grandkids?
My granddaughter's 7.
Oh, that's
Oh,
cool.
She had another, but she passed away a few years ago.
sorry to hear that. At 7, they do need a little bit supervision, but they can do things for themselves, right?
No, man, this one's off the chain.
Oh, really?
She got to be the life of the party. You know, she's asleep now. She got school tomorrow, so you got to think it's what, pushing 8 there. It's not pushing 9 here, so.
Yeah, it's 8:54 here, East Coast time.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got 14 names. I'm gonna post the wheel here, and then you guys tell me if that looks correct. Let's see here. I might have forgotten a name or two.
Hi, TJ. DJ's like, sorry, I kept Des on for too long, for a few. Let's see.
Yeah,
Why do they always put me in pink? Jeez, because I'm a girl, blech, or purple. Blech.
You go ahead and tell me if I'm there now. I can't even see it. My glasses. I ain't got them.
Yeah, you're there on the yellow.
Okay, I
Yep,
see it now.
I
On
see
the
it.
top screen.
Thanks there, Dave.
Let's see, we have Tim, Hoja Buzz, David H. Trumpet, that's Luis, Edward, Munchie, Lone Bull, Tiger, Terry, Quint, me, Moose, Rick, and Tim. Terry. Yep, Madwood, you're on there.
Yeah, Madwood's right there on green.
Yep, you're in green, hun, between Quint and Tiger on the top
Here.
of the wheel. Greg says he doesn't see him.
Let me start this off right.
Okay, who's Fabrics when he's saying hashtag rigged as AF?
Rigged as fuck.
Yeah, let me get Greg in.
Oh, good. I might be up a pink color.
Yeah, let me get Greg in real quick. Give me a second. Anybody else?
Gotcha.
Anybody else?
Yeah. Anybody else, guys? Did you turn in your pictures, or did he forget your name if you did turn it in?
What now?
I said, did you forget his name, or did they forget to submit their pictures to get their name on the wheel?
No, he submitted. I just forgot to even write him down. You know what happened is I'm trying to save his picture as he sent it. And for some reason, the way Greg attaches his picture, it doesn't let me save it.
That's wild.
I'm going to try again here.
You might have to go
see,
on your computer and grab it that way.
I got it right here. And I pressed, it doesn't let me save it.
Like I said, you might have to go on your computer and get it that way and
Oh,
do a
okay.
snip or a snippet or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Simon says he sent.
Okay. Let me
So when
check.
I missed it, how come we don't have internet?
Yeah, I just got Simon's. All right. We'll give it a little bit more. Yeah. So, guys, what do you think? Does the names look right? Are we good? Anybody else wanna send a pic in and enter the giveaway tonight? Don't forget, click to support. Those 4 links down below. Click the shit out of them, man.
Really don't matter. Everybody gonna say the shit's rigged anyway.
And I'll tell you, I'll hold that to be true. If you guys want, I'm not lying. If you guys want that thing that vibrates instead of the spray, just send me a message on the email. Say, can I have the other prize? And send me your address, and it's off to the races. Them names are upside down. All right. Well, for your internet to be down, Simon? Yeah, anybody else want okay, that's cool. Tiger, if you win tonight, then you don't even have to tell me. Just send me your address and I'll send it out your way.
Gotcha, Simon.
We will know who took it next week when it's not offered.
Yeah, Tiger.
Oh, that's fucking hilarious. Yeah, you can. You can.
I want the I want the oil. I want the oil spritzer.
Oh yeah,
You guys can have the toy.
Yeah, man. So let's see here. So what's going to be the rules tonight? Are we going to be able to say names, or what do you guys think when we're going to spin these things? Spin the wheel.
I guess last man standing, like we always do.
Last man standing, but we're just going to hush the names, or we're going to make it fun and say, who do you think's going to get eliminated next?
No. Well, if I get eliminated, that's fine because it's a toy for me, but I still want that oil. So I'll just put it on my wish list. The oil can, not the oil itself. I have plenty of those.
So what, do you guys you want to give it more time, or you guys want to spin?
He says no names calling out.
No names now, okay.
Oh, Simon. I'm calling your name right now.
Uh-oh.
You just called out somebody else.
Oh, Simon just said, I say Rick goes out first. Oh,
Yeah.
shit. Let the shit talking begin.
Yeah, I was good last week until somebody said my name.
No kidding, dude. You made it out towards the end, right, Buzz?
Yeah, I was in top 3 or top 2. No, top 3. And someone said my name, then boom.
Yep. And I'm like, don't say it. No, does not. Those things are a waste of time.
All right. Let's do it this way. Pee break halfway with another beer because I'm almost done with this one. We got 16. No, wait. How many names do we have?
I lost track. Let's see.
16 names. You have 16 names.
Yep.
So halfway through the spin, we'll take a break and let's do it, man. Guys, give me 3 thumbs up if we look good on the wheel. People give me 3 thumbs up.
If our names look good, not us, because we're not on the wheel.
Yeah, and we'll start spinning. There we go. Edwards gave me 1. Simon another. One more, and oh, we got him there. Here we go, guys. First spin of the night.
Look how those yellow.
David H is out. Nobody said his name. It just happened. Here we go. Nobody said anybody's name. Here we go. Wood is out. We got 14 names left. And here we go again. Oh, Simon's out. Here we go. Edward is out. Sorry, Ed. Oh, man, Buzz.
Shit's big.
Yeah, okay,
Yes, he's out. Damn, both the co-hosts have been out. It doesn't pay to be a co-host.
I've been out early a lot lately.
No kidding. Bull is out. We got one more spin and we'll take a break.
That was that co-host karma.
Yeah. It's better than my book.
Moose is out. You know what, man? The Moose has been winning for a while, man. So you've had a good run there, the Moose. 8 names left. Let me take a break. I'll be right back.
That's funny. You're gonna play dirty with me, Moose? You just got booted out.
I figured I'd have sent it to you anyways, Dead Hill, or somebody. I got no use for it here.
Yeah, I have a clear one that I got from Temu for like $3 or something. It's smaller, but yeah. Thank goodness you're out, because I would have said return to sender. He would have gotten it back and tried to get rid of it again. Person no longer lives here. Return to sender. It's so funny. I have translation off. Translator over here on YouTube. So my name comes up as 10 for the yes. It does.
All right, like bye, Simon.
I don't know, Moose. They don't like delivering lately around here. This is one. It's not a bad neighborhood or bad whatever, but they don't get paid a lot to deliver on this side of town. Everybody that we've had always tries to go to the other side of town, a different route. They don't like our route. I used to get my mail between 10 and 2. Now it's like 5 o'clock in the afternoon.
Ours comes late in the evening also.
Yeah. Sometimes in the evening, or sometimes it doesn't come at all because nobody comes and shows up for the shift, so that it piles up, and then they have to go back and try to catch up with everybody.
I feel sorry for the U.S. postal people here because half of them are on foot and they got to go up in people's yards and go up. Because I'm in the city right now, so they got to go up and put it in each one of them little slots. And they're all on foot.
I live in a townhouse community, so we just have like the boxes. So they just go up to the boxes, but a lot of them have no more keys. So their locks are broken, so they're open. And then the little punky kids come around and start pulling people's mail out of their boxes. Like, don't mess with people's mail. Because it doesn't come to our house. It just goes. Thankfully, mine still works. So.
Woo. All right. So let's see here. I should have grabbed another beer, but
Let's see who's still up there. Tim needs to get down. Tim needs to come down off that list real quick.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna go there. I'm not gonna do that to
Kids don't
nobody.
know this because the parents didn't bother to teach them manners and respect and stop touching things they shouldn't be touching. So let's see.
Here we
Who
go.
thinks I'll get mail delivered to him? Yeah, that's true, Tim.
Greg is out. Sorry, Greg. Here we go.
Oh,
Rick G. Sorry, Rick. Ah, Tiger, I was rooting for you.
oh, great.
I think Simon put the hoodoo on him.
Monkey needs the oil can.
Quinn is out.
Watch it be
So we
between
got-
Tim and his lady.
No kidding. Wouldn't that be crazy between Tim and his
That would
old
be
lady?
crazy.
Here we go.
I get behind.
Yeah.
Quinn is out.
Woo, I'm safe.
Oh, man. Munchie is out.
both
Oh,
out.
man.
Wow. Hojo Luis. Are you
Let's
guys
go,
both over
Luis.
there?
Here we go, guys.
Last man standing.
Last man standing. Whoever it lands on gets eliminated. Hojo takes
Hojo
it, man.
wins.
Wow. Congrats, Hojo.
He's not even here, I don't think.
So,
Somebody message him, tell me one. All the help is drained from Tim and Sue's house. Hey, hi.
how do we put all these, there we go. How do we, there we go.
You have a choice. You can keep the oil can, which I suggest, or you get the toy.
Yeah, so Hojo, the oil can, or you can opt for the other thing, which is the toy.
The oil
Or you-
can's for olive oil because it's dark.
I'm about to say, or you can take the toy and hope you win the oil can next week to go with it. Bad joke. Bad joke.
Yeah, I got the, let's see here. I got the, I do have the, what the hell, the toy set up on the Mexican kettle. I just need to put the tag here on the Mexican kettle. I have the thermometer already. Here's the smokestack. But yeah.
Do you hear the guys over there? Sounds like it sounds like it should go together. Sounds like a combo. And he says oil can is good. He'll take the can.
Okay. Should be a combo pack. They work together, right? They would probably work together.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to put that one on my wish list.
Congrats there, Hojo. Yeah. Hojo, you can use it. I've used it for the seasoning of some of my pits sometimes when I need to re-season them. It works really good, man. I got two, man. I got one with vegetable oil, one with olive oil. And the vegetable oil one is the one I use for the pits outside, man. Works
Okay, I have
great.
a question for you guys. Speaking of oils, you know how you got butcher blocks and you've got wooden spoons and things like that, wooden handles. What do you got? What kind do you guys use mineral oil, and what kind of mineral oil do you buy, or food grade oil for it?
Okay, you got me. I lost you somewhere there.
She's talking about like butcher blocks and cutting board and stuff like that to keep
Yeah,
people down.
yeah,
I've just used a regular vegetable or
yeah. But I don't
canola
want to
oil.
reach into my. I don't want to reach into my my utensil container that's got vegetable oil on it. You know what I mean? Because I want to keep it. I want to keep the wooden spoons from drying out and the butcher blocks from drying out. I mean the cutting boards.
Oh yeah,
No, I'm not gonna put WD-40 on my cutting boards and my wooden spoons and stuff.
PB,
Terry.
PB Blaster.
yeah. So David is saying mineral oil, food grade.
Yeah, I just want to find the right diesel fuel.
Moose
I want to
says,
find the right
yeah,
mineral
shoot.
oil because there's different food grade mineral oils.
Yeah, it works good
Maybe
there.
there's a girl I follow. Maybe I'll see if she's got it listed. For wood handles and boards, I use made by John Booz.
Hmm.
Like I said, I always just used a vegetable oil and just wiped them down. They never. I mean, I was always told mineral oil and let them dry out.
Yeah, my wooden spoons and stuff are starting to dry out, so it's just like I need to find something that's going to keep it from cracking and breaking and all that kind of stuff.
Sal said, booze block oil specifically made
Food
for.
block oil. Okay, I'm at the website.
I didn't know that. Vegetable
Yeah, I
oil
didn't know
smell.
that either. I didn't know that vegetable oil can mold.
Me either.
Because that's a food. Basically, it's coming from vegetables. If you think about it.
Right there.
Learn something new every day.
Yeah, I have a cutting board outside that it's a nice one, man. But I left it out there too long, and now it's all warped. But I'd still
That's
like
great.
to re oil it and shit.
Wood
I'll still
cream
use it.
and booze block mystery oil. What the heck is a mystery oil? Okay.
Anybody else want to jump on, guys? Jump on, man. We'll talk a bit more, and then I'll call it the night.
And I can use that, Simon, on utensils and stuff like that too. Wooden bowls and all that kind of stuff.
You're like wooden spoons as well, and is
Yeah,
that what you're asking, Des? Yeah.
yeah. Food grade mineral oil enriched with vitamin E. Okay, cutting boards, utensils. Oh, perfect. Here we go. Someone just sent me a link to one on Amazon. Howard's cutting board oil. Perfecto. And I'm also looking at booze. Thank you, Simon.
I had no idea about the vegetable thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no vegetable oil. That's like giving yourself Ebola, you know,
Well,
or get
most
stomach virus, stomach flu, whatever. It's just gonna make you deathly sick.
most of the cutting boards I use are plastic anyway.
Yeah,
They use the
plastic's not
what
good for you
now?
because after a while the plastic breaks and it's in your food. Trust me, I've cut up on cutting boards and I've seen like little plastic pieces, microscopic, but it's in there. So you gotta watch your boards. Make sure you've got the right board. And also, food products get caught in the plastic, so you're gonna have to sanitize it really, really well in order to use it because you've got blood and food and pieces
Yeah,
in there as well.
I always bleach my plastic cutting boards. I always bleach them.
Yeah, just be careful. If you start seeing deep cuts and it's starting to get serrated, out goes the board.
Whoa.
I've thrown away plenty of boards that way. That's why now I try to stay with the wooden boards.
Let me ask you this: the people in the chat and Buzz, maybe you're familiar with it. And Dennis, you ever see those disposable hardcore carnivore uh, cutting sheets? I've never used one. Have you, Buzz, or anybody?
I've used the disposable, but not the hardcore carnivore.
Never even heard of
I
it.
see a lot of people, a lot of content creators use that.
Hold on. People come to the door. Excuse me.
Are you on YouTube again?
Yeah, I'm on YouTube.
Good Lord.
Hi.
My daughter. But
I know, Dad.
yeah, I've used the ones from Sam's Club. I like to use the disposable ones when we did competitions. So just because we'd always be on site, just throw them away.
Like the disposable ones, how, I mean, you would say they would last you like one whole night or just
Yeah.
one use and then throw it away.
No, I've used. I mean, depends on the situation because I've been at competitions where we really only water supply I had was like I had them like igloo coolers with the Gatorade ones.
Yeah.
I'd throw them away a lot of times especially after chicken and stuff. But
Well, how cheap are they?
they're not that bad. Like I said, I've used the ones from Sam's Club.
I've used the ones from the Dollar Tree and they're very reusable, man. They're 3 for $1 or 2 for $1.25, and they're like plastic, thin, real thin.
Yeah, the ones I always bought was in a roll, and you cut them.
And these, I mean, you can wash them and you can still reuse them.
Yeah. What I would think.
Gal saying plastic cutting boards are cheap enough where you can throw them out once in a while, no big deal. The wood boards you got to take care of. Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I said though. You got to watch your plastics. That's a lot of money there, Sal, for that board cream and mystery oil.
So what kind of wood do you like on your cutting boards? Do you like a bamboo? Do you like a Cadia? What is it? Cadia? Um, guys, give me
I've
give
been
me what
using bamboo.
I'll say every one I've had has been bamboo, except for I had a big, thick one that was old school, and I think it was made like oak.
At one time, I had a mahogany one that I used when I was a kid. When I went to a wood shop, I made my own. I made a whale, but the tail broke because it was too thin. But I had a mahogany cutting board.
Mm. All right, let me go grab another beer. I'll be right back.
Is that with the bathroom run? That'll be number 3. Let's see. Care maintenance packs, booze, block, mystery oil, cream, and applicator. It's like a little handheld brush. $39.95 to $49.95.
$50, that's pretty steep. I mean, if you're taking care of a $100 cutting board.
Yeah, it's way past my price point. Sammy, did you set up your live for tomorrow night? Because I'll look for it. I will look for it. Excuse-moi. Not yet? Okay. And I won't look for it. Oh, good. This is under me. Cool, cool. All right. Where is my wish list? Where's the wish list at? What? They don't have a wish list? What?
Ooh.
Hey. What good are you? No wish list on the app on the phone?
Black walnut is popular here. Wow. I don't know if
That would
I've
be
ever
pretty,
seen
black walnut. Ooh, early
So
talk
Simon is saying mine is bamboo. It
cutting board.
matters. Tim is saying I've made several black walnut boards when I was up in wood shops 100 years ago. I don't know what the ones I made when I was in wood shop in high school, General Woods. It was the where we compress several different kinds of boards together and then just sand it down. I don't know what kind of wood it was. Oh, you have an early appointment. Oh wow! So Cosmo brand disposable cutting boards, 30 for $33. Does that sound about the same price as a hardcore, or the ones you get at Sam's there, Buzz? About $1 each. Buzz.
Do what now?
So Dave is saying that the Cosmo brand disposable cutting boards are 30 for $33. Is that about what you're paying for with the ones you get?
The ones I was getting at Sam's Club, they were like, I think weren't that expensive. They were probably about $20, $25 for about the same amount. Like I said, and they weren't sheets. You cut them to length.
Yeah, there you go. Butcher's block cutting board. That's what I meant, Simon. We had that board for about 10 years. Let me look. For some reason, when you put all those boards together, I don't know, it gave it strength or something. I don't know.
Yeah. It also looks pretty too.
Yeah, they do. I got one here. Oh shit, I got one here. That's what I've been using for writing the stuff down.
There you go.
Actually, this was one of the giveaways, and I've been using it as a clipboard.
He's not giving it away.
This is one of the giveaways, but I've been using it as a clipboard. Yeah, these are nice. You're right, Des. They look nice when they have the different.
Yeah. Especially once they're oiled up and everything. It's like the different colors stick out against each other. They're just really, really pretty.
Yeah, it's pretty. It's pretty.
Moose has got one somewhere.
My cousin still has one that I made for my aunt in 1977. I just asked her what happened to it. Oh, man. These are like 14 by 24, if I'm not mistaken. Those are huge, dude.
Never mind, 12 by 18, he said.
Oh, 12 by 18. $24, $25 for 30 of hardcore carnivore. I wonder what size those are at. I have one I made somewhere. I still have an album cover. I'm sorry, an album collector, like an album box collector, where I'd slide my albums in there that I made in high school. When
I
I
was
used to
wondering
buy
where you got your
albums in high
gloves
school.
from. Now I know.
Anybody ever collect albums, man? I collected albums for so long, dude, because it had the lyrics and more pictures as opposed to cassettes and shit.
I did for a while, and then and then I got rid of. I moved so much that they got lost, and then I went to Goodwill, and they had the bins, and they had a bunch of albums come in, and so we went through all the albums, and none of them were like scratched up or anything. The records, so we were grabbing albums and stuff, and they make great pictures. You put them on a little ledge, and you could change out your album. The covers are great.
You remember the picture discs they used to sell in the albums where the disc
Mhm.
would have a picture in itself?
Yeah, I used to have Peter Frampton with his picture on the record itself, his
Mhm.
live album, and somebody stole it from me. I was so mad.
I remember when the cassette tapes first come out, they all had the lyrics in them too.
Yeah,
Yep.
Most of them.
yeah, they would fold out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
You'd
had.
have
I think
that
I
big
still have
long
like
ass-
5 CDs. I mean, 5 cassette tapes still laying around or more. I have some Rod Stewart ones for sure, and Jim Croce. That's
And
from
you
the
know,
'60s.
vinyl's expensive to collect now, though.
Mm-hmm.
It's coming back.
Yeah, it is. You're right.
Yeah, I want to get a record player. I don't have one right now, but I'm afraid to get the one that they come like in the suitcase because it's like the needles. Where do you get the needles from? Because you can pick up that record player from Walmart or whatever, but the needle itself that goes with it. Hey, Sibby, driving home. Be careful driving home, hon. You have music from
Uh-oh.
Napster. I can remember sitting there with the boombox and that cassette players, and we'd hit record and play, so we can get like our songs that we like, and then as soon as we hear the DJ, we'd be like shutting it off so we don't have the DJs interfering into our music. And then I think I have like 50 CDs that I did kind of like that with the taping of the music. I have like 50 CDs in my CD case.
And we sit there and wait for that song all day and be like, record.
Yep.
And then it
Yep.
goes.
And
every
then
time,
it's like, good.
And then you'd hit pause at the end of it and you'd hear, it always make that damn noise.
Yeah. And you hope that you don't get the DJ or the commercial or whatever.
Yeah.
Kids don't know these things. I did the same thing with CDs like Napster and all those other things. I have like 50 CDs with like 10 songs on each one, and it'd be like this would be like some country songs. This would be my classic rock songs. This would be like some disco songs or whatever was in my mood at that moment.
And then you're trying to be like all fucking, having your game. You'd make a mix. You'd make your mix, and then you put like slow jams or whatever, and you give it
love songs, R&B.
Yes, the chingada.
I gotta find my I think I have my CD thing underneath in a cabinet behind the bicycle underneath the gnomes. I think I have the CD book with all the songs that I taped. All those CDs because or they're in a canister. I had a friend who was like, "Can you tape all these for me?" So I made her a set and I made myself a set.
I remember
Munchie Mafia saying she remembers the console stereos that look like caskets that had
Mhm.
78 RPM speed and an 8-track tape player. But I remember those with the TV. There was a TV in the middle, and then on top, off to one side, yeah, the record
We had
player.
both sides. We had both sides.
Yeah,
We had like the record player and whatever over here, and then we had like a mini bar over here with the TV.
you're like the shit. If you had one of those, you're like,
We had one.
yeah, you're like, bring that tape, yeah, and then you're like, let's play it, and you're like, damn, you had to
You
bow down.
lift up that middle part on top, and it sat down in there.
I don't know what old people talk about. I just stream on my phone. Well, and then eventually, after it was our Walkmans and our CD players that we used to walk around with, and then it was our iShuffles, the shuffles, and the iPods. Mine got stolen. I was so mad.
I remember you get them Memorex cassette tapes, and you put the sticker on it, and it had the little lines across it, and you could never fit all the songs across it.
I just went straight to the topic. It's like forget putting the songs on it, and then I'd be like, okay, there's one, and then I get a book and I write one love songs.
You remember like in the cassettes
and all that.
The cassettes were made from different type of material. Like they had that chrome BASF ones. They had some type of chrome elements in it, and then there was another one made of whatever it was. Some sounded more warm than the other ones. Some others had like a higher like frequency. Yeah, you could hear like the cymbals more on one.
Do you
like,
remember the pencil?
I
was about to say that. You put that some bitch in that box, and you play it so much in that beatbox, and then you have to it would run. Then you have to pull it out, and take the pencil to rewind it.
I know that the twist, and you're like holding on to, and you're just twisting.
That some bitch be wrinkled as hell too. Just like come on. You try to hold your finger on it, keep it tight.
Yeah. Oh, the things we used to go to for our music. Even our movies. I think it was like that for a while with VHS tapes too.
Mm-hmm.
You take it out, you'd have to take it and then do that with the VCR tape.
Then you had to keep the head cleaner and run that through the VCR every once in a while with the little liquid.
Yeah.
Those were the chrome cassettes.
I got used to that.
The good old days. Yep, David, the good old days. We've come a long way, but I miss having the MP3 player. Like I had MP3 player and I had the iPod, and I miss having those because they were great.
Remember, like the MP3 players they would sell? They were so small. They were like this small.
Mm-hmm.
They'd hold a shitload of fucking MP3s.
Yeah, I think my daughter might have two of my shuffles, but she had taken somebody stole my iPod, and then my son gave me his. And then I had his name. He had his name on the back, and his father made him put his Social Security number on the back. And she took it to school. No, that was my iPod shuffle. They kept it. And then the other one at the other school she got transferred to, it fell out of her pocket, and somebody took it. And she didn't, and they didn't give it back. And they saw her drop it, and they didn't give it back to her. So that was two iPod shuffles I lost. I mean iPods.
Oh, you remember? Do you remember Tiger saying? I remember working an entire summer harvesting cranberries to buy the cassette player that could skip to the next song automatically. So it would be able to know when there was a break between a song. It would go past that break and then go back a little bit and then stop and play that pause in between the two songs.
Yeah, I didn't work cranberry fields, but I worked cigar tobacco fields, and I had to go out there and twist, put the string on it and twist the stem up, and then tie it off. And then when it got to the end of the summer, the guys would harvest and bring it to us into the barn, and we'd have to sew them on these lats while they threw them up in the rafters, and then they shut it down, put the smokers in there. So I did that for 2 summers. I bought myself a 10-speed, got stolen. Bought myself a beautiful stereo.
We used to cut tobacco. You had the like a hawkbill knife, go through. You cut it, then you tie it, spear it, take it to the barn, then they hang it. Mm-hmm. I remember doing that.
Yeah, the guys who had it in the basket, and they would drag it, the hook down the basket, down the lanes, and then they'd go in the back of the truck, and they'd bring us to the barns, and we would lay them flat like this, and we had these thin like lattice or lats.
Well, they were like,
Yeah,
like
and the rope would twist
wood.
like this,
Yeah,
and we would have to
hang 'em
take
in-
and we would sew it like this and tie it up, and then we put it on the racks, and the guides would put like it would be guides all the way up to the top, and then
Yeah, you
the
hang
guy at
them in the
bottom would-
barn. You hang them in the barn, and on the outside tobacco barns, they had to wear certain slats on the outside of the barns where you got to let the air in.
Yeah,
Where are you from?
I lived in Massachusetts, but I
That's
worked at the fields in Connecticut,
Connecticut.
in Windsor and Enfield and stuff in that area.
I did it down in Maryland, down by where Lance is at.
Yeah, I lived in Maryland for 2 years in Annapolis. I was Floridian born, raised everywhere, but a chunk of my life was up in Massachusetts. And now I'm back down here 15 years. And I went
Yeah.
back out of Florida. I'm done with Florida.
Cutting tobacco, man, was like oh my goodness, that was a hell of a job. But
Yeah.
you got paid like $5 an hour or $4 an hour when you were a teenager.
Back then, yeah. Minimum
And they
wage
just-
for us was $3.35. And that's what we would get paid. We'd be getting crap. See, my oldest daughter's father used to work in the cranberry fields, the cranberry bogs down off of the Cape and stuff. Yeah, I went to Plymouth Carver High School for my last year of high school, Tiger. I had to go for half a credit in night school because Marblehead High would not graduate me, and Florida High School would not graduate me because I transferred in the middle of my senior year. They said I lost a half a credit of English. So I had to go to night school, Plymouth Carver High.
You guys remember when the component stereos, it was an in thing when everything was silver? Everything was silver, and they had those little shitty ass LED lights that were turned from green to orange to red or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if you had a double cassette, you were the shitsnitz because you can copy a cassette. And then if you had one that had a level control that you can output the level a little bit higher to the cassette you were recording, then you were really the shitsnitz because
you could set your equalizer.
Yeah.
And that's when like late 80s, early 90s, when like all the hair bands and shit hit, and everybody had them big hi-fi sets and with all the glass cabinet and all that, and the big tall speakers.
Yeah.
Yep. That's wild, Tiger.
I remember like Kenwood was the speaker to have for a long time. Kenwood, remember that?
Yep.
And then like if you had a car stereo that was an Alpine, with the green buttons, you were the
I remember
fucking
Alpines.
shitsnitz.
Sharp double cassette player, yeah.
Detachable
Tim,
face.
I can remember when I was a waitress and it was $2.01 for minimum wage. I mean, $2.01 per hour for a waitress. Didn't make crap for money.
And then your car, we had the detachable. When they came out with the detachable face cassette player.
You think you're a badass. You're like, wait, before you go to a store, you're gonna get off. Wait, you would tell your friend, wait, and then you would take off your detachable face and put it in your fucking pocket.
Yeah,
They're like, man.
All the things that we used to do back in the day, or that was around back in the day.
now it's just pick it up.
Yeah.
Lost the crew.
That and where is it? Where is it? It's on my desk. Hold on, I gotta move my octopus here. So that and the Bluetooth speaker. I gotta. I think somebody dropped it because now I'm making too much noises. It works kinda. See, all my electronics came from Kmart until Kmart, Bradley's. If you're from Massachusetts, you know Bradley's. Zayre, Leechmere, Circuit City. All Massachusetts stores.
Oh, I forgot about Circuit City, man.
Circuit City,
Yeah.
Radio Shack.
Radio Shack, yeah.
Not to mention when you'd have the super long cord on your phone, either attached to the thing you held and got the squirrel thing on it so you can hold it like this.
Yeah. and then you end up having a crook neck because you're like this.
Crazy.
Yep.
No caller ID.
No. What I like is the house phones. You sit there and you think you're being all cool and quiet, and you forget there's two phones in the house, and you hear like a click on the other end. You think it's just a snap on the line or something. No, it's your parent or your sibling listening in on the other end of the phone. It reminds me so much of like Happy Days, where they take the phone outside the kitchen wall and they're like, "So, what's going on?" Meanwhile, the parents are in the kitchen listening in.
With the glass. With the glass on the other side of the wall.
Yeah, well, all they have to do is like just crack open the swing door or go over to where the whatchamacallits are and just be like right there.
I remember.
Oh my gosh.
I remember
my parents.
I remember when three-way calling first come out. Our neighbors, a little girls up the street, two sisters, they had the three-way. And we thought it'd be funny because we were about 13, 14 years old, maybe 15. And I remember calling one Chinese restaurant and then calling the other and having them on three-way, and both of them answered at the same time. You never heard two people cuss each other out in Chinese like this. I mean, it was crazy. Funny as shit, though.
That's funny. Now look at David. He goes, "How many of you guys got the 20 CDs for a penny but never paid a penny?" I was like, "David, Columbia House?"
Oh, and never gave him money?
No. Let's see. Yeah, see, yep.
I wonder how much they lost off of that. That was pretty shitty of us.
I know.
Cause you do, and you know
what?
It was
that, and it was movies too. They did movies for a while also.
And then you could refill the thing out under a fake name, and they would send it again to the same address.
Yeah.
And they would do it again.
Yeah, they just closed that Radio Shack here, like last year, the year before. Here in Tallahassee, anyway. Oh my gosh. Let's see. What did Tiger say? He's brought his van to the McDonald's lot, selling my stolen speakers, and my dad was a town cop and busted us both. Ouch. Ouch.
That's funny, man. It's fucking hilarious, man.
I remember
movies.
I remember we were teenagers. We'd just go stand outside a liquor store and ask certain people. We'd have the money and ask somebody that was going in, be like, "Can you get us this?" And there was always one that would do it. Then we just go.
I never had to worry about the.
You would do it, but they would say, "You give me one beer," or they would do it for a little cost. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was lucky. I was a junior in high school, going out with a junior in college. So when we went to prom night, he went and got the beer. So it was just like,
oh, damn.
I'm talking about when we were like 13. We used to do. By the time I turned 16, I already had a mustache and this and that. I was like 6'1". I was 300 pounds. We'd come across the street, DC, come across the bridge, and I was able to buy it. That and my grandfather used to own a store, and my uncle and my aunt who worked there, and plus my cousin that worked there, and we were all underage, but they just give us free beer. They didn't care.
Yeah. I didn't try to do any drinking until like my senior year, or my junior year actually in high school. It just wasn't my thing compared to like a lot of the younger kids that I want, in my group. I should say younger, but I'm older than some of them in my class, and they were like into the whole drugs and drinking and all that. It's like, no.
Hold on, Steven, y'all still got a Radio Shack?
He was on Tobago, man. They probably still do. And they're holding on to that. Like, don't go anywhere.
It's like going to Blockbuster Video.
Oh God! I just found recently. I don't think it's up here. I just found. No, it's not up here. My Blockbuster card. I still have it in the house somewhere.
Oh shit!
They charge you $1 for not rewinding.
Yeah. And if you lose the movie, you got to pay for it. It's like,
Oh my goodness.
try not to lose it. Throw bottles out of his trunk.
And back then, if we got caught and we were underage, most of the cops would just be like, dump the shit out, go home.
My best friend's uncle was a cop, so we'd go into the cemetery and play hide and seek, but we never messed with anybody's graves because that was one thing we all agreed on. You don't mess with anything in the thing. You just hide. So he would do the runs through the graveyard. You see the light beam, and it's like, oh great, the person that's trying to find it can now find us because he just shone the light on us. But we never got into trouble because we knew better. We did not want to get in trouble with my friend's uncle at all.
Well, back then, most of us didn't do disrespectful shit.
Yeah, we were good kids. It's just that we got bored in Marblehead because there was like nothing for us to do but hang out at like Fort Sewell, the park, Crocker Park. We can go swimming in the harbor once it was warm out, but there was nothing else to do. Go hang down by the YMCA at the park there, and go to the bowling alley. You can only bowl so much, and you get bored. So
Be kind and rewind. I used to work there when I was 20. Wasn't there like some type of rule that if you turned it in the next morning by a certain time, you wouldn't be charged the full price or something like that?
yeah,
Something like that.
I just remember.
I think they started doing that because they realized that movies were not being returned. And they started implementing changes.
But man, them movies were always in your parents' name, and they'd be like, "Okay, you owe us $50."
and then be like, kids, how come you didn't remind us? Why'd you do that? Who said you could take movies? But I wasn't even I was past that point. I was on my own by that point. I was on my own since I was 17.
Yes.
Oh, somebody's shuffling their feet.
That's my dog.
I thought it was one of the kids or your daughter with the flip-flops on or house slippers just shuffling along.
Oh, that's Weber.
That's awesome.
Damn.
Wow,
Hey, what's up, Weber?
that Blockbuster or that rental did not mess around. You were late no matter what. What I liked is the library. Speaking of late, the library would have like a forgiveness couple of days, so everybody would save on their books and take it for the forgiveness days and drop off all their books so they wouldn't get any late charges.
Nah. Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah. I hope you guys all hit your thumbs up.
You used to have to learn the card catalog to learn anything to study. Now you just Google it.
I can't remember. Was it Redbox is now starting to be gone too? Weren't they like that too, or something like that? You had to rewind your videos, and they charged your credit card.
Redbox wasn't. Redbox was mainly DVD. So if you didn't return it, they would hit your credit card.
That's true. What was it then? It was something.
Netflix started as a mail thing where they would mail you DVDs, and you had to send them back.
Yeah,
I remember that.
I didn't even know they had porn in Blockbuster.
I thought it was always just the private places. They had the little beads coming down. You see all the weird-looking people walking back there.
Oh, and they'd be like looking and then looking to see who was looking at them.
Mm-hmm.
You guys remember when Kmart used to have like a kitchen in the back or cafeteria in the back?
Yes, sir.
And then my mom would always like wait for the blue light special. She's like, Go buy yourself a burrito and shit.
I don't remember
Never-
Kmart having that.
I never had enough fucking money to buy a burrito or whatever. It would just be fries. So I'd buy fries or whatever, and the lady would feel sorry for me, so she'd put chili and cheese on it. And man, I was fucking making out that was like the best, man.
It's
Yeah,
so
man.
weird. I don't remember our Kmart ever up in Massachusetts. Well, where I was,
A lot
ever
of them
having
had it.
that.
A lot of them had it like CVS. Well, back then, before CVS, it was People Drugstore. They had like the little cafeteria, Woolworths,
Woolworths was the one that I
Kmart.
remember.
What do you guys
Kmart had it.
remember? He said Demus says they had great subs. Anybody else remember what kind of food they would eat there? They had
Hot ham,
fries and shit, man. They had
hot
like
ham and
fried
cheese.
chicken and shit.
Hot ham and cheese sandwich. I remember that was always my go-to.
Oh yeah, the movie land. Yeah, on 4th Street. Yeah, the movie land. I remember I rented in movie land. I rented. I don't remember the name of the movie. It was like a horror movie, but Wasp came out on stage, and it was like the first heavy metal band I saw on in a movie. I was like, "Fuck, man, this is fucking awesome."
We used to go to them damn before even Blockbuster. There was always the private VHS rentals. We'd always be like, okay, we're gonna get Faces of Death, 1, 2, and 3.
You,
Remember that? It was supposed
you
to be
thought it
real.
was all real. You thought it was all real back then, but it was all fucking staged and shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
you
thought it was
did,
real though.
Stephen.
We're poor as fuck. Mom got us one hot dog to split. Even then, even then, if it was one hot dog, you were grateful for splitting it. You get that little piece of yours and you'd savor it like, oh, it's the best shit in the world.
Oh man, that's funny as shit. Because I went down like I said, I went down to the country this weekend, and we were sitting out in my cousin's shed, and my brother's like, "Mom, I'm gonna run to the store real quick." Man, I was hungry as hell, and he said, "I'm gonna run to the store, or I'm gonna run to the house and grab something." He said. Then he stopped. He come back with this big 7-Eleven chili cheese dog, and I'm like, "Man, I haven't had 7-Eleven chili cheese dog in forever." And he didn't call, say, "Do I need anything?" I was starving. And he was like, "Here." I broke out my damn pocket knife, cut off a piece of that damn hot dog. That was the best shit I've had in a long time. And that's sad for a 7-Eleven damn chili cheese dog.
Yeah, Faces of Death.
Yeah, Woolworth, Zayres. I don't know if y'all had Zayres.
There's no. I just remember like in people lining up when Christmas was near, and they'd fucking look at the Sears catalog, and they would pick a number of things and then just put them on layaway and do like a payment plan. Remember
Yeah.
that shit?
There you
Same
go.
thing.
I missed layaway.
Tim, I was about to say, Montgomery Wards, my uncle drove truck for them for years.
Yeah, it was Tiger. Ames as well.
I think Zayres turned to, Zayres turned to Ames.
We had
There's some
Zayres,
big
Ames,
Massachusetts.
then it was Bradley's and Kmart.
Bradley's was always the one you went to. No, that was Burlington. I'm sorry. I remember Bradley's.
Bradley's, it was like a little bit higher than a Kmart, but it was on the same realm as like all those kind of stores. And I used to take my kids to get their photos done at Bradley's. They had a really good photography studio and used to get really good package deals and freebies.
And they're on their fake smile. Right?
Walmart started in Arkansas, so they come through the South. And back in the early 80s. Well, they
Right.
started in the 70s. So they weren't, now they're everywhere. It's crazy.
I loved Black Friday though with Bradley's because the Black Friday I would walk out with queen and king size comforters for $10. And it'd be like regularly like 50 or $60, and I'd be paying like $10. I'd be like, oh yeah, I'm walking out with some really good deals.
Yeah, but that shit was 35 years ago.
Yeah, long time ago, but still $50, $60. It's like what you're paying now or more anyway, on different depending on the type of material it is. But for back then, when money was also minimum wage was a lot less, you know, yeah.
Cost of living was a lot less too.
Not Massachusetts. It was even expensive back then. Look up how much it costs to buy a house in Massachusetts, and then look up how much it costs to rent a place in Massachusetts. In Massachusetts, you've also got oil you have to pay for to heat your house. So oil, electric. And then if you want to rent a place, it's first, last, and security. So it's not just like first and last or first and security. It's first, last, and security. So it's almost $10,000 sometimes to rent a place, just to rent a place. And it might not even be in the nice neighborhood, but it's what you can afford in your price range.
Well, I know I grew up in D.C. and right outside of D.C., so it's
Yeah.
you wouldn't
DC
even
was
want to know how
expensive.
it is here.
Yeah. And New York, same thing, super expensive. But yeah, I got priced out of Massachusetts. I would go back in a heartbeat.
What made you settle in Florida, Des?
I left my husband. Like we were already separated, living in the same house, and I left my husband because some things came to light outside of emotional and verbal and physical abuse towards me. Some things came to light on my kids, and so him cheating also, and his weed was more important than paying our bills and stuff. I sold my wedding rings. I sold movies and stuff to support my kids and feed us and keep a roof over our heads. And I'm like, forget this. So December of 2009, I said I'm moving to Florida because I had gone to see my aunt the month before, and I was thinking about it because they invited me to come down for my birthday and think about it. So I was like, okay, I'm moving, and my aunt said I could stay with her at her house because she's got like a whole downstairs, 2-bedroom living room and a full kitchen. So I stayed down there for like 10 months, and then and I still haven't divorced him yet. That's one of the reasons I'm going to Texas. Eddie's wife is going to help me do my divorce papers. And then, yeah. And so that's the reason why I left Massachusetts was because of him. I could have stayed in housing, but now I own my own townhouse as of November 1st. It'll be paid off. I owe $5,400 on it right now. That's it. And it's paid off.
Wow, nice.
Yeah, $600 a month I've been paying because my stepmom bought the townhouse on foreclosure for $47,000.
Wow, what a great buy.
1,088 square feet. No yard though. No garage. So I can't even put like a storage shed out back or anything. There's just no place to put it. That's the only thing that sucks about this place is I have a tiny galley kitchen, no storage, and no place to put a shed or anything, and no place for a garden. So that's another reason why I hate.
It's yours. That's more than a lot of people can say, you know?
No, I know that. And I have to get over that. But this doesn't even feel like a house. It feels like an apartment because people are always moving in and out of the community. The owners give it to the management company. The management company lets riffraff move in, and then they trash the place. And then we pay to have it cleaned up with our HOA fee. So HOA fee is only $400 for the year. We don't have a pool. We don't have a playground. We don't have a clubhouse. You know what I mean? So it's not like we have any of the big things that you would get charged for. We have a lawn company that comes in and takes care of our bushes in the front. And then we have a gentleman and his wife come through and pick up all the trash on our street that people throw out their window of their car as they're driving. So people have no respect around here. But yeah, it's not so much as like the people in the community. I'm not a Florida girl. I was born here, but Florida's not my thing, especially this being a capital city. This isn't a capital city. This is a little town that's got an over. We paid $200 more to fly out of here. If I drove 2.5 hours to Jacksonville or Panama City, it would be cheaper. Either way, 2.5 hours. It would be cheaper than flying out of here. It's ridiculous.
Where you at in Florida?
Tallahassee, the armpit, right up there on top of the Panhandle, where it does a little loop thing for the armpit.
I lived in Tampa for a while.
Yeah, my dad's down in St. Pete, near the VA hospital down there. He moved up from the Virgin Islands just to go be near that VA hospital.
Get back in the house before I get shot.
Ooh, get inside. But if I could move, it'd be like someplace where I can. I don't even care if I have like 2 single wides with a porch in between, like 1 empty shell and a regular 2-bedroom single. What you call it? I have rentals in Melbourne area, East Coast. Oh, you saw that in Germany. When I was in Germany visiting my mom and my grandmother and my aunts and uncles, I'm half German. My mom was living there with her new husband, another American soldier, and I would be behind cars, and I knew who American soldiers were. They'd have like the emblem, something in their car that would like, this is me, and you'd see crap flying out the windows. And the country is so clean. I mean, they have 1 garbage can for garbage, and it's a certain size. So anything that cannot be recycled or composted goes in this barrel. So like fat and certain things like that can't be broken down goes in this barrel. Then you have one for your papers, your aluminum, and your glass, and whatever. And then they have, for household items, they have what they call junking day. So anything in your house, furniture-wise, that you don't want anymore, and you can't give away, sell, or whatever, you put it on the road on junking day or junking week. And then people would drive around with their trucks and pick up whatever, linens, glassware, furniture, carriages, and take it home, wash it, scrub it, and reuse it. So it was just like, I mean, super clean, but you'd always know you're behind an American because crap flies out the window. And it's so embarrassing. Like, I keep garbage bag in my car. And I take it out at the end of the day, and the little grocery bags, plastic bag or whatever, I take it and I throw it in the garbage can when I get in the house. My cigarette butts, I never threw out the window. I had a cigarette cup. Never, ever threw it out the window. 1, catch a fire. 2, it's also gross. And they're not biodegradable. Paper is, but not the filter, the fiberglass. So, sorry, I don't mean to rant.
I think Mark Lone Bull was telling me that tonight was the debut of Daredevil, I think, on Netflix. I'm not too sure. I don't know if there's too many.
Disney Plus. Disney Plus. And of course, I got rid of Disney Plus, and I used to watch Daredevil on CW. And then they went to Disney. Yep, Disney.
Yeah, I lost my damn Hulu, and my boy Nigel Ling's on there. I don't know if you ever watched Uncle Roger on YouTube. He's funny as shit, man. It's a comedian named Nigel Ling. He's from Malaysia, but he does this character called Uncle Roger and does reaction videos. It's funny as hell, but he's a stand-up. And
yeah,
I lost my damn Hulu.
I got rid of Hulu, Netflix, and all that stuff because I loved my Disney Plus, and then they upped the price, and I'm like, all I have is Disney Plus. I don't have football. I don't have Hulu. I don't have whatever ever they attach to it. I'm like, keep it back at the reasonable price. Nope.
No porn, no nothing.
Where'd that come from?
I don't know.
You get
I feel you.
Hulu, Disney, and ESPN Plus for like, I think it's $15. Well, I didn't have it. Wendy had it, and I think she cut me from her shit.
Yeah, they had a reasonable price for the Disney Plus, and then they upped the price, and I think they got rid of just a Disney Plus, and I'm just like, I want my Disney Plus. I like watching my Captain America and my Disney princesses, the newer ones, not the older ones. And I like watching Iron Fist, and Iron Fist is part of them, and Elektra and Flash and all Jessica Jones and
Where's Uncle Rogers on? What format?
Uncle Roger is on YouTube. It's a comedian. He's from Malaysia originally, and but his name's Nigel NG, Nigel NG, and he does this character called Uncle Roger, and he reacts to cooking videos and shit, and it's funny as fuck, dude. If you ever you know who Cowboy Ken is, Cowboy Kent Rollins, he does one with him. And he gets to meet fucking bull balls. Oh my God, it's so fucking funny. But he plays this character called Uncle Roger. I mean, he's out there with Guga and freaking Gordon Ramsay, everybody. He messes with all of them. He's hilarious, dude.
Yeah, Tim says he's hysterical.
Steven fucks with him too, apparently. Jamie Oliver? You mean Jamie Olive Oil? I can turn you on to another channel, Al, that you'd really appreciate. It's two guys that were on Beat Bobby Flay. They're both chefs. They both own restaurants in New York. And the Asian guy on there, he's a guitar player in a heavy metal band. And he's done stuff with Kill Switch Engage and all that.
Oh.
His name is Brian Sal.
Yep. Steven just put it out there.
Okay. Damn.
Chef Brian Sal. Steven?
He knew exactly who you were talking about.
That's why me and Steven's like this. Chef Brian Sal. And he actually beat Bobby Flay on the thing. Another guy is Frenchie. And they're funny as shit too, man. You watch their podcast.
Damn it, man. I'm missing a lot on fucking YouTube.
I make sure and watch them. They're just hilarious.
Yeah, I need to go through all the YouTube channels, start deleting people, or start unsubscribing, or turning off the bell or something.
I've been suggested so many new channels, man. I've been subscribing to a lot of like barbecue channels I never knew of, man.
That's good.
Like I said, these guys have done shit with like Guga and all that. They're a little bigger time, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But they're cool as shit. And as far as like Brian Sal and Frenchie, the one I was talking about, to Say You Want to Get Fat podcast, freaking, they're more down to earth. You know what I mean? They started small. But he's like, he's got a band called Lost Becomes. You might want to look them up.
Yeah, I'll check them out. Yeah. Well, I'm just about done with this one, man. I think I'm going to call it the night. And
Just said that, Steven.
their podcast channel is
So You Want to Get Fat.
Yeah, I think I'm going to call it the night, man. I think I'm going to try to catch the first episode of Daredevil with my wife, and then call it the night, man. But shit, you guys hanging with me, Des and Buzz, and the people in the chat, man. Buzz, do you have any barbecue pits out where you're at?
I've got the one grill I found. That's it. I ain't done nothing since Super Bowl.
Did you clean it out and stuff?
Yeah, I used it. I made some steaks, and I made steaks twice and made a slab of ribs once.
You don't think of doing any content?
Right now, I'll talk to you about it later.
Okay. Yeah, Des, we got one Friday night coming live.
I do. I'm going to be. It's going to be like a regular night, but I might I might try to make a wreath while I try to interact with everybody too, because I got to start making things for the meetup in Texas. So right now you can't see it, but on the other side of this lamp, there's a floral arrangement that I made. So that's going to go, and then I'm going to make a couple of small wreaths. One's going to be like floral, one's going to be rag wreath, and then and sit and chit chat and have a beer with everybody. One beer.
That's good enough. Man. One beer.
I buy a
Sorry,
6-pack. It lasts me a month and a half, maybe a little bit longer.
sorry, it was all over the place. I can't sit still.
Nothing
Had
wrong with
smoke
that.
and can't smoke inside, so I got to go outside to smoke.
Yeah, I don't smoke in my house. Well, I don't smoke right now, so but I didn't smoke in my house for over 30 years.
Yeah.
Yes, don't forget Simon's live tomorrow night, y'all. So he hasn't put out a link. I mean, a thing yet. I don't think.
So he's gonna
But
do
keep
something
an eye
tomorrow.
out for his live.
Okay. Sounds good. All right, guys. Well, appreciate it, man. Congratulations to Hojo, and we'll be back next week, and then we'll see if we'll do the option of the second wheel. But end it the way we always start it, with the picture submissions of last week, and hope to see you again next week, guys. Peace out. Thanks again, Buzz. Des, we'll talk to you guys.
Don't
next
do
week.
it that way. That's gangster.
Oh, goodness. Why does everybody say that?
There's a place in my mind that I sometimes escape to. It's not too far from reality, but it's far enough. A place where the fire burns faint, the smoke is blue, and the meat on the smoker has a perfect mark. It's a place that's familiar to us all, where fire, man, and food are one. Let's go! Welcome to Lunacy's Livestream number 70 Barbecue Chat. Brought to you by Lunacy's Amazon storefront. Tonight's giveaway is a 2-in-1 glass oil sprayer and dispenser. Send your pictures to be entered in tonight's giveaway to the following email. These were our last live stream's picture submissions.